Y'all, the people over at Lionsgate, Stars, 50, all of them, they really not playing with us. Episode 2, I am confuddled, if you will. What's good, y'all? She gets sis Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV 2 with my first thoughts. I'm definitely going to have to go back and rewatch this because there was so much going on. And while we didn't have as much explosive, action packed moments as we had in the first episode, we still had a bunch of story being told. We saw a bunch of plots being laid. And I don't know where we're going next. And I love it for me. I love it for me, y'all. We already knew that Diana was pregnant with the trailer, right? So we get the confirmation in this episode. We also get Diana talking Drew's ass off the ledge. And is it the baby that is getting her to be a little bit more sensible? Or does she actually still want her mama back? And like she forgives Monet in that moment that she tried to get her back in the house. I guess we're going to have to find out in this episode because it's not fully clear for me. But you can see now that her feet are firmly planted on you cannot kill Monet. Drew tries to double up her dosage, triple up her dosage, quadruple up her dosage because he wants up out of here at any cost right now. He can't do it anymore, which is interesting to me because I'm going to say what I said last episode. Drew, leave. You ain't in school. You don't have no damn job. I mean, technically, maybe Noma could hunt you down and kill you, but she got bigger fish to fry right now. So you could literally just walk away, like walk off into the sunset, never to return, and leave your mama here with all the anger issues that you got towards her, the lack of respect that you got towards Kane. You don't want to work under him. Like, you could literally just go. Go to California, go to Louisiana, go to Mexico, go somewhere, but get off our nerves whining and crying about your mama's so terrible, your mama's so bad. Because guess what? Newsflash, Drew, you are just like her trying to kill her. And I'm so glad that Diana said what she said because it's like, y'all don't have to be her. Ding, ding, ding. That was always an option. She could be the most despicable person in the world, but y'all don't have to be her. Drew, do you see yourself? Have you seen a mirror in the last a month and a half, sir? Because y'all, we are a month out from the first episode because the boys, they out the game and they struggling with their bare minimum ass jobs. But we gonna get to them. It's been a month and a half. Drew, not to say that you gotta let that hurt go because she did kill your goddamn daddy and one of your lovers. But you're going to have to do something else with the hurt other than plot on your damn mama to kill her. Because clearly she's not going nowhere. Noma says that nobody can kill her. Kane ain't letting that fly. And y'all getting in the real tricky territory with Monet starting to think that Kane is the one who did it. Which I guess she stopped thinking that by the end of the episode after she overheard them. Where she didn't overhear enough, but she overheard just enough to know that they ain't actually motivated to find her killers. But the fact that she was going down that road to think that it could have been Kane when the two that was plotting on your ass is sitting right in your face. Yeah, y'all don't want her on Kane's scent. The whole goddamn house going to implode and y'all going to catch stray bullets just cuz. Mess around in that regard. Because Kane is the only one out of this whole entire family, well maybe Janet, but she ain't in the life, that actually really wants to know, is trying to figure out who did this so that he can go ahead and settle the goddamn score. Meanwhile, Tweedledee and Tweedledum trying to keep their head down. I'm sorry, pregnant Tweedledee and Tweedledummer trying to keep their damn heads down and go along and get along. Drew, go draw something or something. Go fall in love, Drew. Shit. Like, you don't have nothing to do. This is what happened when Drew don't have nothing occupying his damn time. If he had a little boy to occupy his damn time or some little drawing that he really was focused on, then we wouldn't have to worry about none of this. I'm going to need Drew to fall in love and fall in love stat. Or leave. Now, going over to the boys, child. So much of this episode was just complete and utter comedy to me. I really, really, really enjoyed this episode and cackled like all throughout it. Watching Tariq and Braden like complain that they're regular college students and they were poor and all of this is just like, welcome to civilian life. Tariq, oh no, not civilian life is not cut out to be what you thought it was going to be. Because isn't it what you wanted? You can't take $11 an hour cleaning jock straps, sweeping up? Interesting. Like, they complained the entire episode and you can't go in. They didn't even go a whole entire episode without like, I need to go ahead and get back in the game. So at this point, Tariq, I don't want to hear nothing else about you going clean, going straight, nothing. You are the game. The game is you. You need to figure out how to, well, we got this in the trailer. So there it is right there. This is the setup for it. How to be the apex predator. how to be the damn Noma, because y'all, I've already checked out Anoma's ass. I don't believe in her. I don't believe that she's big, bad, and scary. After the last episode, she was frantically running around. I was just like, oh no, girl, you're really not scary at all. You're really a clown. So that's what I'm sticking with. She did a lot better in this episode, but I still am like, yeah, we're not scared of you. We just need to find the right time to take your ass out. So it's interesting watching Braden and Tariq fuddle about. Braden's family is losing all their stuff. They're taking the names off buildings. They selling the house. His father like, hell no. Braden goes over there to try to see his daddy. His daddy like, Braden, I know that's your daddy, but he also racist. Leave that man where he at. And I guess they gave us the reasons why they want to go ahead and get back in the game. Braden wants to help his family buy back all what they had and put their life back straight, because he's basically partly responsible, because also the crooked ass uncle was really responsible for the goddamn Ponzi scheme. That was happening without the drugs. So Papa Weston, not too much. But Braden wants to put all that back together and kind of get his life back together. And he's realizing that he's not made for the 9 to 5. Sir, I'm pretty sure, because you got this from nepotism any goddamn way. You got this real estate job from nepotism. So you ain't even giving it your all over there. Like, y'all ain't even giving it the college trial. But okay, Tariq can't stand having student loan debt, don't want to work these damn jobs. And then he goes and runs up on Tasha because Don Carter shook his little soul. Yeah, you shaking in your boots, Tariq. It's fine. You shaking in your boots. So he gonna run up on Tasha at the mini mart down in Pennsylvania and finds out that the man is doing something to her. That's better than what I thought, because I'm like, I know that he not part of your cover. I know that Tasha St. Patrick ain't throwing that punani at this little balding ass white man in the middle of Pennsylvania. I don't give a damn what the story is. I know she not throwing that punani at this balding ass white man. But maybe he just a little overly handsy supervisor, and she ain't put them paws on him yet because she's trying to keep her cover. Like, oh, I'm just a meek little woman in the middle of a rural city and nobody can help me. But Tariq helped her. Which is going to come back to bite his ass. Like, why did you put your hands on that man, sir? But I get it. That's your mama, and you really right about your mama. We done had 2 whole seasons where you not without my mama. That's what Tariq is, y'all. I can't. Let's go and head over to Don Carter, because baby, the way that Michael Ealy is always Michael Ealy, and I already knew I was coming into this episode, or not in this episode, coming into this season, just ready to be overwhelmed, because y'all, if you do not know, if you're not a follower of my main channel, I love Michael Ealy. I love him as an actor. I love him as a person. Anytime he's on my screen, I'm excited. So that puts me in a conundrum, because you are on the opposite side, because I'm 100% rooting for Tariq St. Patrick. Everybody got to go if Tariq gets the win, right? But then Michael Ealy's Michael Ealy as Don Carter, and they meet for the first time. And I'm also just like, I want to root for you, sir, but you ain't got no goddamn evidence. You sit up here, you smell like your daddy. How do you know when you smelled them? You do this like your daddy. How do you know when you seen him do it? It's giving a bunch of speculation, Mr. Don Carter. And while you pulled in the Russian, or you got the Russians connect early on, creating a little vacuum moment, Noma trying to step up, and I'm going to talk about that in a second, y'all. Cool. You a big badass cop, different than anybody else. That's what McClane said. Worse than any cop that Tariq has ever experienced. Cool. But still, when you came to Tariq up a standstill and you ran up on him, it sounded like you was spitting a bunch of speculation. I ain't seen not a receipt in sight. He smelled like his daddy. When did you smell him, sir? His daddy been fake dead for however long. When was the last time you smelled him? How you know what he smelled like? Don Carter not too much on Tariq St. Patrick. And also, I guess this is the running joke, but it annoys me so bad. Like, when new characters come up and they start talking about Tariq, like the lady who gave him the job at Stanfield, his name is Tariq. Only person who can call him Tariq is Monet. Y'all better fall in line. Yeah, Erica, stay focused. Okay. I think that Don Carter is actually going to be a formidable opponent, even though they presented him in a way that I felt like when he had his whole little, this is what I'm finna do to you, little boy, moment with Tariq, I was just like, yeah, you got nothing. You just got your little spidey senses, and what the fuck you gonna do with those? Because Jenny has a bunch of those, and all she has is a dead lover and a dead end career to show for that. She got a witness that turned on her, a dead lover, and a dead ass career chasing mob bosses. So the spidey senses don't even really be working out for y'all for real. Like, all y'all cops and stuff, you might want to listen to your intuition, but go find evidence. Go find facts before you start throwing them hoes around, especially before you go run up on them. Because the last time a cop ran up on Tariq with a bunch of speculation, and he had a little bit of facts. You see what I got him, Detective Young. Anyway, Okay, not too much, Erica, because he gonna mess up. He definitely gonna mess up. Don Carter's not to be messed with. I'm not gonna count him out just yet, but the first round goes to Tariq for me. He stood there. He controlled his breath, his heart rate speed up. Because what? Don Carter said, yeah, you a good liar because you control all that. Yeah, he did because he does this. He ain't new to this. He true to this. It's not on him. It's in him. Okay, Erica, that's too much. Like, relax. Everybody else, though. No, actually, McClain also was like, yeah, get the fuck out of my face. And I appreciate that. But everybody else, because he definitely arrested Obi. I didn't expect that. What did you arrest Obi for, Dawn? Dawn it's going to be hell to pay. And they announced today, y'all, that Powerbook 4 Force is ended after the 3rd season. And that, honestly, you can check out my main channel. I'm going to do a whole video on it. That, to me, is a signal that they're bringing the original Power back together. And it's because Joseph Sikora, y'all know what I'm saying. He said that this is not the end of Tommy's story, even though it's the end of the show. Yeah, I love it. Y'all in the Powerbook 2 Ghosts. Y'all in the Powerbook 4 Force. Y'all not going forward with Influence for 5. Y'all gonna keep 3 going. Origins, I don't need it, but if y'all want it, go ahead and have it. Bring that original power back because Ghost ain't dead. Erica, stay focused on this episode. Check out my main channel if y'all want to talk about that because I really believe that to be true. Anyway, Monet, we going back to her. Monet's spidey senses is tingling because she overheard Drew and Diana and nobody got no answers. Meanwhile, the business is shifting rapidly. Kane, I think, is so interesting because the same way that Kane wished Monet would communicate better, which Kane is so brilliant. Woody McClain is just so brilliant as Kane. Anyway, the same way that he wants Monet to communicate, he could communicate. Because all you sitting there telling her that the game is changed, she need to go ahead and retire, shut the hell up. That was never going to work for her. Why would you tell her that? And he didn't use those words, y'all, but that's basically what he was saying. Like, you could keep her in the loop. You could be running it, Kane, but you could still make her feel included. Like, that's not too much to ask, especially because you deeply care, bro. You're literally running around the streets breaking niggas' arms. Not one arm, but 2 arms. How are they supposed to do anything, Kane? They can't even wipe their ass no more because you mad about whoever shot your mama. And then you get in her face and you play like you don't care. So much so that she think that you did it. Child. I can't. Okay, this is a hard left, but this just came up because I'm literally giving y'all my first thoughts. So hopefully y'all enjoying this, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Effie Morales, I need you to pick a nigga and stick by his ass, please, because you missing your little engineering interview to go and save Kane's ass behind this Russian stuff, but then also running up on Tariq asking him to talk because you wanted to spare his life and you want my moment of weakness. I had a moment of weakness. I was mad. Pick a nigga, Effie. Pick one and stay loyal because it's flip-flopping. It's not going to work for me, Miss Mamas. It's not going to work. I understand the complexity of being a little black girl who wants to be loved and didn't have that love growing up, didn't learn what love was, wasn't given it, wasn't taught it. So then when you start to see it in certain ways, you get uncomfortable, you run from it, you sabotage it. When people don't start doing what you want them to do, you expect everybody to let you down. I get it. I said in the last breakdown, and people was on my head. In the comment section, some people was like, oh, so we just giving Effie a pass now? I didn't say that. I just said I understood her motivations and I understood the heart, the soul, the mind of a little broken black girl as it pertains to love coming up, right? I understand those wounds. I get it. They make you do crazy things. It don't mean it's right that you did it, but I understand why you did it. Now, Effie, I'm going to need you to make a harder stance because you cannot have Kane and Tariq. Kane still wants to kill Tariq. He's looking for every reason possible to kill Tariq. Okay? Every reason. He is so jealous of Tariq. It's ridiculous. He has been jealous since the moment that he met this boy. And he is now looking for every reason possible. You still being stuck on stupid when it comes to Tariq. It's going to be his 13th reason. And Diana being pregnant maybe by Tariq because hopefully it's the little Hotep. I ain't going to hold you. I'm wishing for it to be the Hotep man's baby. That's going to be his 14th reason. Effie, I need you to tighten up, babes. Are you going to stand for it or are you not? You can't, this 1 foot in, this 1 foot out, this gangster Effie here, but then, I got hopes and dreams, whatever. You, much like Braden, gonna have to go ahead and make a choice and commit to the life. And at this point, it feel like the life already chose you. So like, go ahead and let them dreams go. That's so terrible. Y'all, it's interesting because I really do want Diana to die, except for she's pregnant now, so I need her to drop that baby off first because I really don't like her. But Effie, I'm not necessarily rooting for her to die yet, but I need her to be held accountable. This ain't it. She talking to Tariq, talking about are we good because I saved you from Kane? No, ho, we not good. That's nowhere near enough, Effie. We'll let you know when we good. Let me see. I know I'm probably missing more stuff, y'all, because I'm just going off of the stuff that stuck out to my, on my brain. First thoughts. Full breakdown I will have on my channel. I know I'm late with the first one, but I promise you I'm tightening up. And the full detailed breakdown will be on Erica Vane TV, so subscribe there if you haven't already. What else? Davis McClain might lose his license, y'all. I hate that for him. But it also explains why he's getting back involved with Tariq so heavily. Aside from him, the Tariq is little bro. He need money. He gonna need money to keep his firm afloat. But he gonna have to be extra careful while they go up for his disbarment hearing. And Don Carter gonna be working overtime since McClain don't want to help him to make sure he get disbarred. That's terrible. Shout out to Maya Wilkes. Y'all, I know her real name, Golden. Hey, Golden Boo. You did great as Miss Janet. We love Auntie Janet already because these Tejadas, Lord knows they need some sense in this house. Everybody ain't got no goddamn sense. You in here cooking, cleaning, and taking care of the matriarch. We love to see it. We really love to see it. I need some more unpacking. Oh, speaking of that, I'm really enjoying, y'all, the little flashback moments. They are really doing a great job, I think, of having not necessarily a show within a show, but Monet's storyline being completely different and tied more to the past and how they're letting that play out. I'm really enjoying it in these first 2 episodes. It's adding a certain level of depth and nuance to the series that I feel like I haven't really seen since the original Power. And it feels refreshing to watch. Yeah. Is there anything else? That's it, y'all. Those are my first thoughts. I'm probably going to have more because I'm literally about to rewatch this episode once I get this video up. Let me know all your thoughts. Tell me your theories, everything in the comment section down below. In addition to a breakdown video, I will be breaking down the trailer for episode 3, giving you my predictions over on Erica Vane TV. Link in the description box down below. It's your good sis you love to talk TV with, and I'm going to see you in my next video.